Hey everybody, welcome back, Chef Beardsley. I'm going to show you guys how I set up my dig servo on the Capra, what I use for a servo, and how I have it set up in the FlySky Noble. Because I see a lot of things on the internet, people having issues with their dig servo and how to set it up, because Axial has their own, which is sold out everywhere, and it comes with the one part you need to use that servo, and like a lot of people I think they need that piece, but I didn't use it, and I'll show you how I set it up, and it seems to work. I'm no expert, so yeah. So this is my Capra. I'm running the Axe setup from Hobby Wing, the motor and ESC combo. I only have my 2-cell right now. It's too big to fit in here, but it's just for testing purposes. So what I did was I got that Salvox servo, Salvox or however you want to say it, and it's their micro. I got it from Amazon. It was like 20 or 30 bucks. So let me turn the truck on. Oh, it will help if I had a battery in it. Give me 1 sec. Let me set you guys up on a tripod. I'm sorry. Let's see. Plug this in. Alright. So now I'm going to turn on the Noble.
Welcome to Noble.
And then I should be, yep, I'm on the Capra. So now I'm going to turn the truck on. Beep twice means I'm on 2-cell. It's got... So now, the only thing I don't like about... I'm going to figure out a way to make a better mount for the servo. Is when this turns the dig on, it flexes because it's like a cheap plastic mount. But watch, I'll hit it. And then the servo dig. So back tires aren't spinning, and then I'll hit the button again and the dig is off. So without that piece, all I did was take the one servo horn that it came with and one of the little screws, and it comes with the insert for the dig, but you technically need the other piece that comes with their servo. But all I did was take a screw that's long and put it through the spacer that it came with, and it's not bolted down so that spacer can slide back and forth when it goes back, and it works fine because I figure all it needs is like a little peg sticking down to pull it back and forth, and it works fine. The one thing I did do was go into the settings on the Noble. Give me a second, let me try to get a good angle on this. And again, this does register your clicks, but doing this through camera is hard, so just bear with me. So for the servo setting for the dig, it's on channel 4. So channel 4, it's 0 over there, 73 over here. So when I hit the switch, it should be good. And then, because the issue I was having was that would spin way more than it had to, and I didn't want to hurt the servo. So that's the first thing for the endpoints I set. And then there's another in the sub trim. The sub trim I have set to left 120. So all that's set. And then I just have it programmed to this button right here. And again, just dig is on, tires aren't rolling, front ones are, and then hit dig again, and they're good. So that's everything I did for my dig setup. Because when I was looking for a dig servo, the guy at Hobbytown, he's the rock crawling expert. I'm not saying I'm no expert, but I told him about the Salvox servo I was going to use, and like was talking to him. He's like, oh, you're going to have to modify it really bad, and like it's going to be kind of a pain. Like you got to do a lot of modifications. All I did was put a screw through a servo horn and it works fine. Long term, I don't know, but I don't see why it would stop working. It's not like you're gonna use dig all the time anyway. Another little quick look at my Capra. I'm running this servo in the front. It's a beast. Turns these tires, no problem. I did mess up when I was putting this together. My motor mesh is way too tight. That's my fault. So I had to drop the center skid and adjust it, but that was easy. All the portals are filled with marine grease. I'm running the Vanquish rims with the inserts for the center just because I like the way they look. I'm running a BFG crawler tire. I don't have the paint yet for the body. That should be here tomorrow. I'm gonna run this on a 3-cell lipo. I only have a 2 in it right now because that's all I have handy. Yeah, I'm liking it, and with the Fly Sky, it was pretty simple. I'm no expert when it comes to like these fancy transmitters and stuff, but and then for the receiver location, I put the little one right in the front on the dash. I am not gonna run these. Let me just get these. I'm not gonna run that. I'm not that kind of guy. I don't really care about having people in there, and honestly I kind of like it open anyway. I need to do a little more wire management, but the panels aren't on yet because I'm gonna paint those when I get to paint tomorrow. I just want to show you guys how I set up the dig. For some reason people made it sound like it was way harder than it was, but it works pretty well. I'm happy with it. Look for crawling videos coming soon. I'm gonna get it out today. Throw some logs around. I'm gonna have to zip tie that battery because I don't have the right one yet, but I will. So I appreciate you guys watching. I just want to show you guys how I have the dig servo set up. Don't think that you need something fancy or you need that servo for that one piece. Like, there's really no reason for that. Just the main thing is work before you put the horn on. I just set it on there slightly, and then I kept hitting the button to have it rotate back and forth just to line it up, and then I trimmed it and did my sub trim and all that stuff at endpoints for that servo to make it sit perfect when it goes here and here. And that was it. That was honestly the hardest part of that whole dig setup, was to get the trim and endpoints correct. But that's the main thing. But again, I appreciate you guys watching. Like and subscribe. I'm looking forward to doing some crawling videos, guys. Take it easy.